Hey yogis, welcome to the Face Your Fear day of the 30 pose journey. It is handstand time. So, huge disclaimer before we start, this is not a full-length handstand tutorial. It's really for someone who has cultivated all that strength, you're really comfortable in headstand and forearm balance, and now you're ready to progress. Now, that's not to discourage you from trying this posture, but I will put a link down in the description to a really great guy's website that gives out so many handstand tips. So I definitely recommend you checking him out and then using my tutorial as a supplement as well. So definitely have the body warm, maybe do some sun salutations, some chaturangas, get those arms alive, and let's get started. Okay, you're on your mat, you're ready to kick your fears to the curb, and we're about to get upside down. Let's first come into a plank pose and just hold that baby for 10 breaths to get fired up. Hands plant, feet extend back behind you, strengthen up through the arms, make space in the upper back, hug the belly in, melt the tailbone down. So many cues, it's exactly what you need to do in handstand. Activate the legs, and 10 breaths is on the clock. You got this. I got this. Halfway there. Keep being one long line of energy. Two more rounds of breath. And release it down. Okay, we got some strength flowing for us. So other things to note before we get upside down is opening the hamstrings is key to the kick up. If the hamstrings are super tight, it's going to really prohibit you from finding the length and space to kick up properly. Also, hip alignment. So let me show you what I mean by that. When we first start practicing handstand, we kick up and we open our hip up and then we try to kick and nothing stays in alignment. So the hips have to stay squared. Obviously, it's going to happen, so you just have to watch yourself and just refine it, okay? So there's still times where I kick up and I can feel my hip pop open. It's just working through your body and really tuning into, the subtleties of the posture. Just like in forearm balance, how we practiced yesterday, we're going to practice bunny hops. And sorry, let me just rewind real quick. Just like we talk about in so many other tutorials, the hands have got to be set up correctly. Spread the fingertips wide. Really push down through the index and the thumb. Lift up out of the wrist. Make a lot of space between shoulder to shoulder. Roll the outer arms out. Eyes of the elbow forward. Okay? That was a lot of directions. You're going to keep this standing leg here nice and bent, and then inhale your kicking leg up high. This kicking leg has to stay so straight. It can never flail and flop. It's like your guiding light. You gaze forward always. Find something to stare at. Take a big inhale. Exhale to bend the knee and hop. Control the hop. Hop. Push forward into your hands. Hop. One more time. Hop. You'll start to slowly gain more control and a little bit more height the more comfortable you get with those bunny hops. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to kick up and tuck one knee into the body. It's going to help you with that center line of gravity. So as you kick up, whichever one is your standing leg or your extended leg, for me that's my left leg, that leg will stay straight. The leg here that's bent is the one, my right leg, which will tuck into the body. So we set up the hands, we gaze forward, we strengthen up out. Big inhale. Exhale to bend. Inhale, come up. And tuck the leg in. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Send the knee down, down, down. And slowly lower down. By no means do I expect you to kick up and hold it. But what I do expect is if you're progressing from the bunny hops to really practice that tuck action. Imagine there's something in between your hip point here and you're trying to hold it into the body, not let it drop. Okay, you can also put a towel there to really get the effectiveness of that cue. From there, once you're comfortable with that tucking in and you're finding a little bit of air time, start to practice L shape. So again, the left leg, my lifted leg will stay really straight, and this standing leg will make an L shape straight out. Hands set up, gaze forward, activate the arms, lots of space from shoulder to shoulder. Standing leg goes high, inhale, exhale to bend, inhale, come up. Lock out the arms, roll them out, send the legs far away from each other. Use your fingers here to guide the pose, and slowly lower down. Whew. Alrighty. Once you got all that, the last space to go to is a full handstand. I can't promise I'm going to make it there today, but I'll try and show you it. You use all the same cues. Once you're in that L shape and you're really comfortable, really activate the body and move so slow so both legs are straight up in the air. Alrighty? Let's see if we can do this, journey goers. Plant the hands, find that space, activate up through the arms, gaze forward. The lifted leg goes high. Take an inhale. Exhale, come on up. L shape. Slowly. Whoop. Alrighty, so that's actually a good thing that I need to mention. I talk about in today's email is having an exit strategy. When you fall out, never ever do I want you to flip onto your back. So having an exit strategy like I just did, kicking up and cartwheeling out is what you want to practice, okay? Let's try that one more time. Hands plant. Lifted leg goes high. Activate the arms. Gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale. L shape. Activate all the way through the toes. Hollow out the body. Slowly lower and come back down. All right, I'm totally beat. My arms are on fire. As you can see, it's a huge journey. Use the guide that I'm putting down in the description to really go through a lot of the different pieces. Open up your hamstrings before you start. Work with a wall always, or have a partner to spot you. Build up the strength before doing some plank poses, some chaturangas. And then practice safely. Number one, most important, practice safety. I really hope you kicked some of those fears to the curb today, got over some of those ego, thought-provoking thoughts, and that you experienced a little bit of airtime. As always, thanks for joining me, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow.
There you go. Oh, fuck, it's not recording.
Babe, I see the dot. Hey journey goers, Allie here with a huge favor to ask you. If you love practicing yoga alongside me and want more of it, then please subscribe to the channel. By supporting me, you inspire my journey, which then I hope inspires yours. As always, thank you for stepping on the mat with me, for being a part of this community, and for making the commitment to live your journey.